Hey Richard, this is Steven from C&P Auto here in Calgary, and this right here is our 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring-L. First things first, I want to thank you for your interest in this unit. This is a very nice minivan. It's well optioned, in great condition, and being a Touring-L, it is higher up the ranks, and then on top of that, it has extra optional packages. What I'll do in this video, I'll go over some key features, give you a little walk around tour, and hopefully I can catch your attention. So let's get started. Now up front, you have full LED lighting. That includes daytime running lamps, projector headlamps, turn signals, and fog lamps down below. Down below as well, you have your adaptive cruise radar sensor right there. Parking sensors along the front bumper. Up in your grille, just below the logo, you have a front camera. That works in conjunction with cameras on each side mirror and a back camera, creating a 360 camera. And I'll show you how that works in a moment. Also up front, you have 3M. So paint protective film up the hood, up to about there. Front fenders as well. Headlamps, front bumper. A-pillars up to here. Roof line up to there. And then your mirror caps as well. Tires, well, wheels, 18-inch granite color wheels with Pirelli all-season rubber. Side mirrors have LED turn signals integrated into them. You have blind spot monitoring located right there. You have heated mirrors as well. And you have a camera just below there. All four doors will have keyless proximity entry, which means the key can remain in your pocket at all times. You can simply unlock the vehicle by grabbing the handle and lock the vehicle by pressing this. Something else noteworthy, power sliding rear doors, which can be done the push of a button in the interior, either front or back, and you can lock out the back in case you have kids that like to push things. You also have buttons on the remotes, along with your power tailgate and remote start. But another way to open it, just gotta find a spot. There we go. I promise it's a lot easier once you get used to it. Anyway, so that's how that works. And then you have a button right here. I'll show you the interior in a moment. There's a lot to go over in there. Rear doors and third row windows, privacy glass. So already pre-tinted along with the back window. Out back, you have your LED light strip, which is very sharp looking. You have parking sensors down below, backup camera right there, and power liftgate. When you open this up, quite a few noteworthy things. Number one, the space. So you have a deep cargo area. That is when the third row is up. This, of course, is equipped with Chrysler's stow and go system, which tucks the seats completely flat into the floor, both third and second row on this particular Pacifica. But before I show you that, you have a built-in vacuum right there. It's one of the coolest things ever. Your button to close the tailgate is right there, or liftgate, and to fold the rear or third row, it's as simple as this. So pull that pulls down the headrests, and they're labeled. Second step will be, first step is this, second step is that, simple as that. So again, 1, 2, just like that. And when you do that, you have a ton of room here. It's nearly flat. Also of note, 12-volt DC plug, third row sunshades, which is pretty rare. You have cup holders on this side, as well as some storage, and a USB-C and USB-A, and speakers, of course. Now, to pull up the third row, very simple. Pull it like that, pull back, done. And of course, you want to pull up your headrest, which is super easy. And same thing on this side. Oops. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oops. And something else that just caught me. So most cars have the switch here, or the button here, to close the tailgate. On Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge products, it's located here, which is a lot easier to reach. But sometimes I forget it's there. Now, this S logo right there, this particular van is equipped with the S Appearance Group, which includes blacked out trim on the front end, blacked out grille. There's no chrome. Smoked headlight housings, I believe. The dark wheels, which all look very sharp on a white van. This color is called bright white. Let's check out the second row. So another way to do it, I just pull the handle and it automatically opens up. Okay, a lot to unpack here. Number one, third row and second row have all-weather mats. Second row has stow and go as well. I want to show you how that works. I'm going to try to do this with one hand, so bear with me. First things first, there's some storage there and on the other side. And then also you have your air compressor in case you get a flat tire. Anyway, so first thing you want to do is bring up your front seat so you have some extra room. There you go. That lifts up and it stays put. Then you pull the strap that says stow and go. There we go. Oops. Just like that, second row's gone. And of course you can do the same for the third, or for this side as well. So you would have a completely flat floor, ton of room if you want to, use as a cargo van at some point. Very handy. Back here, 3 seats, of course, lots of room, good leg room as well, as you see. And they're not down on the floor like a lot of 3-row SUVs. I find a lot of 3-row SUVs, like such as Highlanders and even Traverses. Third row is there, but it's not exactly the most comfortable. This, well, you can't beat a minivan. This right now is folded down. You have cup holders, some extra storage that of course folds up. So you have 3, 6, 8 seats total capacity in this particular van. Now to pull this up, do the same thing. Bring that up, pull the strap, and there you go. These seats also recline back. Whoops. Sorry guys. Just like that. You have armrest built in right there. And you can also fold it just like this. Which is nice. Anyway, let me pull this up and show you how to get into the third row. And I apologize for the camera or my phone moving all over the place. There we go. Now to get into the third row. Oh, whoops, wrong way. There we go. And now I can get in. And I'm 6 feet tall, around 205. Very easy. And again, lots of room. I can tuck my feet below. It's comfortable back here. Above my head, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 AC vents. This will be for my third seat seatbelt. And in this thing right here, well, that's a camera. I'll show you that in a moment. Also back here, I have rear AC controls, which are something that the driver can lock out if you have, again, kids that like to push buttons. And to get out, oh yeah, here's a vacuum. Now to get out, same thing. Just pull this forward. Just like that. Now let's talk about this second row. Power doors. Hooks, in case you have like a suit or anything that you want to hang. Second row sunshades, just like the third row. Heated second row seats, 2 level. Power windows, which I think are locked out right now by the driver. Now back here, I have my Uconnect Theatre Group. So that includes dual screens. I believe there's quite a few different apps. So yeah, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Crave. There's an app store. I think Amazon Fire, all of that. There are built-in games as well. Controls for your HVAC. There's an Are We There Yet thing. So if you have the navigation programmed, the factory navigation, I don't think it works for Google Maps or Apple Maps, but it will have a little infographic so your kids will know how far away you are from your destination, which is pretty neat. Yeah. Anyway, there are games in there. I've seen them. Just, yeah. You have headphones there and there. Auxiliary, HDMI, USB-C, same with on that side. Little pocket with integrated into another pocket, same with that side. And then above my head, a very large panoramic sunroof, so you can see all the planes fly by. Now up front, you have power windows, power door locks, memory seats, power seats with power lumbar support. You have a little cute spot for your umbrella. I know that because there's a cloud with a happy face and rain onto the umbrella. Pretty neat. Perforated leather seats, if I didn't mention that already. These are heated as well up front. Heated steering wheel, leather wrapped. And again, because this has the S appearance package, you have the S logo right there. Hopping behind the wheel. Quite a few things that are noteworthy. Automatic lights, as you would expect. Adaptive cruise. You have very nice gauges with the glowing blue and a digital display in the center, which you can go through with the buttons right here. Digital speedometer, vehicle info, various, temperature gauges, all of that. Driver assist, because this does have lane keep assist, trip info, all the stuff you'd expect. To the right of that, you have your very large infotainment system. I believe this is a 10-inch screen. Don't quote me on that, but it runs Uconnect 5, and you have built-in Sirius XM radio. You have wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, dual zone climate control, or rather tri-zone climate control, because you can control the rear, right? And you can lock it out. Okay, you have heated seats, as I mentioned, 2 level, high and low and off. Heated steering wheel, as I mentioned. Of course, it has Bluetooth, but who needs Bluetooth when you have CarPlay? And then you have your built-in navigation. Also, surround camera. Okay. So overhead, then your backup camera. The guidance lines turn with the steering wheel to help guide you into a spot. I can select my rear camera alone, my front camera and overhead, and then just my backup camera. So very handy. Whoops. Yeah. Fam cam. So that camera I mentioned back there on the ceiling, well, I can watch my kids, which is a lot safer than doing a shoulder check. And you can zoom in on specific seats. This is pretty awesome. Other things that are noteworthy? Well, it's got Amazon Alexa built in. A lot of customization. I can change the shortcuts on the bottom here, and then shortcuts for your temperature controls on each side. If I hit that, down below, physical volume knob, tuning knob right here, parking assist. So this will help you parallel park and perpendicular park. Parking sensors that are defeatable if you're not a fan. Again, it has front and rear. Lane keep assist. If you're not a fan of that, you can shut it off. Auto stop and start, you can turn that off. Stability control, of course. Then you have your shifter. This runs a 9-speed automatic with a 3.6 liter V6. The Pentastar V6, it's been in production for well over 10 years. Very solid motor, a good power, good fuel economy, uses regular gas, proven motor. Yeah. And then, yeah, so my rotary shifter. And then if I push down and to the left, that's for your low gearing. So I think it just keeps it in a low gear, so you have better acceleration or more responsive acceleration. My electronic parking brake, which is just a simple button. Engage, disengage. And then down below, slot for my phone, USB-C's ×2, USB-A's ×2, auxiliary, Bluetooth or Blu-ray player rather. Storage there with coin holders. 12-volt DC plug. Little Easter egg here with the previous Grand Caravans or Dodge minivans. Storage there, cup holders there. This folds down, some extra storage there. And I believe, yep, right there, some more storage and more cup holders. Glove box with the remote for the infotainment, or for the rear entertainment rather. Owner's manual. And then above my head, garage door opener. Controls for my rear sliding doors. I can also lock it out. Again, if you have kids that are touchy with buttons and whatnot. LED lighting in here. Power tailgate. I can open it and close it from here. And this, of course, will be for your sunroof, sunshade, the lot. Auto dimming rear view mirror. SOS. So hard button for 911. Roadside assistance. Yeah. Like I mentioned, a lot to unpack on this vehicle, but it is loaded. And all weather mats down here as well, up front. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. Let me know what your thoughts. Yeah, I think this is a very nice van. Very nice example of Pacifica. And yeah, I appreciate you watching. Take care. Bye now.